Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. This is a pick-a-pile reading for a yes-no question. So right now, and this is the MJ Cullinane's Treasures from Above Yes-No Oracle. So I'll give you the answer to your question. Now, you can listen to all three piles if you have three yes-no questions, okay? So pick one pile for each yes-no question that you have. This is, and you may want to pick by crystals. This is the rose quartz. You may only have one yes-no question. You may have two. You may have three. This is the tiger's eye, and this is the sodalite. All right, so think right now. You may have to pause it. Think of a yes-no question that you have, and then pick the pile that you feel is the one for that question. Like I said, you may want to do two questions and do two piles, three questions and three piles, but they need to be yes-no answers. And then after I give you your yes-no answer, I'm also going to draw a card for you from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. So hopefully that'll give you some more clarity on your situation. All right, so pause it. Feel free to pause it. And then when you're ready, restart and we will begin answering your questions. All right, so if you picked, I'm going to move those out of the way. If you picked pile 1 with the rose quartz, this is your answer. You will either pick the quarter, the bottle cap, or the key. So you have to pick a treasure, okay? Whichever treasure you pick will determine what the answer to your question is, okay? So right now, take a second and pick either the quarter, the bottle cap, or the key. If you need to pause it for a second to make your decision, go right ahead. All right, now I'm going to tell you what your answers are based on the item you chose, on the treasure you chose. So if you chose the quarter, your answer is no, number 30. Dropped from the night sky, your answer was found bobbing on the ocean waves. Your answer is no. Okay. If you chose the bottle cap, number 46, it says, with a thunderous roar, your answer has traveled across the sky, yes. So if you chose the bottle cap, your answer is yes. And if you chose the key, 101, your answer is this. In the deepest corner of space, dangling from a star, your answer was found, no. So if you chose the quarter, your answer was no. If you chose the bottle cap, your answer was yes. If you chose the key, your answer was no. Now, no matter what your question was or your answer, I'm going to pull an oracle card to give you some insight into your situation. So this is going to be insight into your situation, the situation that you're in right now. Okay. Spirit, please give this person some guidance. Please give this person some guidance on their question. Okay, it's going to be this one. Okay, so your guidance is the rainbow, waterfall, and miracles. All right, so let's look that up. That's number 31 in this book. Okay, it says this. A sparkling waterfall cascades into a crystal clear pool surrounded by a glade of ferns. Floating in the air above the pools, a shimmering rainbow creates a wavering reflection in the water. Fairies and elves adorned in all sparkling colors peek through the ferns. Butterflies swoop and dip into the waters, their kaleidoscope of colors iridescent in the sunshine. The rainbow after a storm represents hope and promise for a bright future. Know now that the gifts of the universe are flowing into your life. This is your time. Let go of fear and doubt. All is well. You don't have to do it all yourself. Let the Creator step in and solve challenges for you in mysterious and wondrous ways. In some beliefs, rainbows are considered a promise from above that all was well. Remember that your life is a miracle. Just as a rainbow carries all the colors and every spectrum of the electromagnetic field, and water is the element of emotions and feelings, so your heart is open wider and wider. Your capacity to receive love and give love is expanding. Myths also speak of the gold at the end of the rainbow. Hence, the rainbow is a portent for treasure ahead. Don't limit the way that miracles can appear in your life by having expectations about how they need to occur. Celebrate them when they appear, no matter how small. The spirit of Rainbow Waterfall says, everyday miracles are occurring around you. Watch for and embrace them. Let go of fear and doubt. As you notice and accept the small wonders in your life, greater gifts will grow around you in spectacular ways. Be open to receive. Okay, so pile 1, that was your reading. Now, let's look at pile, I'm going to put this way so we know we're done. And let's look at pile 2. So pile 2, you chose the tiger's eye. And the treasures that you have to choose from to get your yes/no answer are the eyedropper, the bow tie, or the earring. So if you want to pause it for a minute and decide which one do you feel is going to answer your question, the eyedropper, the bow tie, or the earring. And we will look that up. All right. If you chose the eyedropper, that is number 112. So let's look here, 112. And it says, too many stars and answers fill the sky. Ask again later. Okay, so we don't have an answer for you there. If you chose the bow tie, 144 says, from the darkness, a light emerged, bringing with it your answer. No. So if you chose the eyedropper, you have to ask your question again later. It is not ready to be answered yet. For the bow tie, your answer is no. And if you chose the earring, let's see, 87, it is on the tail of a comet, your answer shot across the sky, no. So if you chose the earring, your answer is no. Now let's pull a card for, sometimes questions aren't ready to be answered. So sometimes questions are not ready to be answered. And the oracle card that you got for pile 2 is the Butterfly Spirit Transformation. So let's see what that says, number 8. Here's what it says. In the sacred forest, you can hear their approach before they arrive. Listen. It's the songs of butterflies. Their melody trails behind them in ribbons of luminescent lights as their delicate gossamer wings flutter in a kaleidoscope of sound, color, and delight. Magic is afoot. You receive this card when you are in the process of change. Old structures, beliefs, and ideas are falling away to be replaced with vitality and new pathways. Soon you'll be seeing the world in a fresh way. You're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. Don't hold on to structures and limited ways of thinking. Even if it looks as if you're in murky waters and things feel confusing, and even if it seems that everything is dissolving around you, this is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth. It's all for your highest good. Remember, you are safe as these changes occur around you. The butterfly is a powerful metaphor for transformation. For it to gain its wings, the caterpillar must weave a chrysalis and then completely dissolve into a kind of liquid soup before reforming into the shape of a butterfly. Enzymes dissolve all of its tissues before it metamorphoses into something completely different. So relax into the changes. You are bringing vibrant energy into the world. The spirit of the butterfly says, the past is behind you. Everything is changing. It's time to launch a new cycle, a new project. With care, miracles can abound. All right, and that is your oracle message, pile 2. Now at the end, I'll draw one more card for the people who did not get an answer for their question. All right, so pile 3, it said ask again later, so we'll ask again later. All right, for pile 3, the treasures you have to choose from are the dime, the pull tab, or the nail. So take a minute and decide which you think is going to answer your question, the dime, the pull tab, or the nail. All right, so if you need to pause it, that's fine. When you're ready, we'll go. If you chose the dime, it's number 2. If you chose the dime, this is your answer. The skies are becoming increasingly cloudy. Ask again. So there's another ask again. At the end, we'll draw another card for you. If you chose the pull tab, 142. If you chose the pull tab, it says volcanic ash fills the sky. Nothing can be seen. Ask again later. So that is our third one that we have no answer for. And if you chose the nail, it's 91. Scattered across the galaxy, written in stardust is your answer. Yes. So if you chose the nail, your answer is yes. Now let me pull an oracle card, and then we'll pull one more treasure card for the people who did not yet get an answer. So those people start thinking again, concentrating on your question, your yes/no question. And pile 3, this is your oracle message. Wow, there it is. Wowie kazowie, folks. All right, you know, it's not that one. It's this bee spirit. Okay. All right, bee spirit. Prosperity, number 5. This is it. This will still be your message if you were in this pile, okay? I won't do another oracle message for the last card. This is just, it will just be for the people who did not receive an answer. If you don't receive an answer this third time or the second time, that simply means you really aren't supposed to have an answer right now. All right, so let's see. The bee spirit says, prosperity. In the meadow, the flowers are heady with their sweet scents. Bees flit from flower to flower, their droning sound like the combined chants of 1,000 monks. As you watch, you can sense their focus on productivity and working in community. The result of their industry is golden amber honey. This card can be a wonderful sign that abundance and sweet energy is coming your way. It can also be a card of productivity and organization. So if you have been indecisive, disorganized, and unfocused, this card can mean that it's time to focus. Reprioritize your life. Have you been too busy with nothing to show for all your work? Decide what's most important and take steps in those directions. To activate the prosperity you desire, this card can also signify it's time to work hard. Be willing to put in time and energy, and your goals will be attained. Your efforts will pay off. Bees work together, so also consider whose energy aligns with yours and how you might collaborate to achieve your desires. By doing this, good fortune will ensue. Throughout history, bees and their productivity are admired because they bring us honey, which is associated with the sweetness of life, nourishment, and wealth. Honey is also associated with gold in many legends. The message Bee Spirit brings is that with diligent work, you will gain gold. The spirit of the bee says, the sweet abundance of the universe is flowing into your life. However, you need to take action and perhaps join with others to align with the frequency of your dreams. Believe that you deserve and your goal will unfold. Okay, and that is your message, pile 3, from the bee spirit. Now, if you are one of the people who did not receive an answer because it said ask again later, that's what we're going to do right now. You'll still use your oracle message. That'll still be your message. But let's see. Let's draw another treasure card for the people who did not get the answer to their question. You'll get to choose from 3 more treasures, and we'll see if we can answer your question. All right. There it is. All right. This pile, which will be pile 4, is going to, it says pick a treasure. The treasures you have to choose from, if you have not had your question answered, are the moth, the flashlight, and wheat. Okay, you can see them, a moth, flashlight, and wheat. So choose one of those treasures and we will see what your answer is. If you need to pause it, go ahead and we'll get right back to it. All right, turn it on when you're ready. All right, so if you chose the moth, it's number 40. This is your answer. Wrapping itself across the scorching sun, your answer bursts a blazing no. So if you chose the moth, your answer is no. Not all no answers are bad. Sometimes they're actually good. All right, if you chose the flashlight, it's number 124. If you chose the flashlight, this is what your answer is. Like a bolt of lightning cutting across a dark sky, your answer is no. So if you chose the flashlight, your answer is no. And if you chose the wheat, it's number 33. If you chose the wheat, it says, within the deepest crater on the moon, your answer was discovered. No. So if you chose any of these items, your answer was no. The moth was no as well, right? 40, let me just double check. I think it was. Yes. So all three of these choices, the moth, the flashlight, and the wheat, your answer was no. All right, that is your reading. If you enjoyed this reading and you'd like to see more of these, please comment, give the video a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free for you and it helps me out a lot. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I thank you for being with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.